is.
I suck at touching things too.
Well, touching yourself, we've established that. You need to get that
I
left
know.
hand.
I know.
You need to get it back strong.
Every time I touch him, the motherfucker ends up puking.
Anyway, happy Friday to everybody. Yes. Here on the Friday After Dark.
Oh, damn it.
Was going to do a roast stream today, but I just don't feel up to it. I'm lacking energy today, guys.
Whatever.
I don't have the energy to care. You ever have one of those days where you just don't have the energy to give a shit? That's one of the days I'm having.
Imagine if this Phillies team goes to the World Series. I'd just be insane.
I think I'm going to call it. I think the Astros are going to make it.
No, don't you dare say that as a Yankee fan, Sam.
Well, I'm just being honest with you. I think the Astros have got a good team.
They are a good team, but I still don't like them.
I know. It's like it's the devil you do know versus the devil you don't know.
I got a question about the playoffs.
What's that?
Isn't
the Cubs aren't.
Oh, I know. Isn't Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani have the same numbers in this playoff, except for Judge has struck out 7 more times?
Unfortunately, he has struck out 6. He is stunk. Yes.
That might hurt Judge's MVP case. I don't know.
No, I don't. They don't do postseason stats for MVP.
They should. They should.
Oh, then Judge would have gotten it because Ohtani's not in the playoffs.
Yeah. He plays for the Angels. What do you want? Hey, what's up, Zach?
Hey, what's up, Zach? Some of us aren't Braves fans. You took Maddox from us.
Yeah.
You took Didi from us.
McGriff should be in the hall.
Maddox is a good player.
Maddox isn't in the hall?
No, McGriff. Yep, Maddox is, but McGriff isn't, though.
Oh, McGriff should. I thought you said Maddox. I'm like,
man, remember back in the day, Dave Justice was on top of the world. He was married to a supermodel, and he had a fucking, good paying job for the Braves. Guy could do no wrong back in the day.
There's a crap ton of players who should be in the hall. McGriff, Murphy, Mattingly.
Darrell Evans and Dave Stieb.
Yep.
Yes. You know who deserves no part of the Hall of Fame? Bill Mazeroski. You hit one game-winning home run against the Yankees in the World Series. Boom. Oh, my God, you're a Hall of Fame.
But didn't he hit 312 other home runs?
I don't know, but who gives a shit about Bill Mazeroski?
Me. He beat the Yankees in 1960 with one swing at a bat.
Jay cares a lot about it because his Cubs, don't give him much to live for. So,
you know what? I told someone this. As a Yankee fan, I was happy when the Cubs won the World Series a few years ago over the Indians. Yeah, that was a good Cubs team. That was a fun Cubs team.
Yeah, and most of them played down here in Iowa.
Yep.
You got to see like Brian and Rizzo and those guys?
Oh, God, yes.
I love Brian.
Yes. I got to see more than that growing up.
Do you think Brian and Rizzo will ever be Hall of Famers or no?
Jay gets to see those Iowa titties,
Rizzo, I think yes, because of his defense.
Yep.
Because
Rizzo had a home run the other day for the Yankees. Or was that today?
I really thought the Cubs were going to or the Cubs fans was going to riot when they traded Rizzo.
I thought there was going to be a dynasty.
There should have been, but problem was Tinker Joe got involved. He left the team alone. They won the World Series. He tinkered with it. They sucked. And my phone's ringing.
Uh-oh. Get your junior mints.
What up, yo? It's starting right now, but not for another couple minutes, but yeah.
I swear, he's like the most interesting man in the world.
Right. I don't even have a fucking phone. You can't even call me.
You don't have a phone?
Nope. If I got a phone, it would be for doctors and lawyers, and fuck them. I don't really care. So there's no reason for me to have a phone. I got a free tablet. What do I need a phone for?
True.
Jay doing the shady Junior Mints deal there.
Yeah, he's like, wait. He's like, I'm negotiating shit.
I went with the Richard Nixon V sign. I am not a criminal. So what game are you watching, Boggs?
I'm about to watch the Padres Dodgers. I don't even know. Does anybody who's pitching?
So here's the deal.
Uh-oh.
My upstairs neighbor says, Jay, I'm too high to finish the rest of this joint and bowl. Why don't you come upstairs and grab it?
Go get it, bud.
You're fucking right. I'm just telling you. Poof. I'll be back.
All right, Mike. Yep. Okay, Jay. Yep, we'll be here. Me and Boggs will hold it down here.
Yep.
Okay, Boggs, don't let him disappear. We all know he hits stupid buttons.
Right? I'm guaranteed to do that at least once every stream. Mike's getting set up. I don't know what that entails. I guess you got to close Pornhub out.
I just got the first pick in my fantasy draft.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it was my first time in the draft. Let's go! I'm playing with a bunch of guys I know. First year I'm in this draft and I get the first pick.
Oh, yeah. I don't do the football and basketball draft, fantasy drafts and stuff like that. I've got time for that shit. Oh, cool. Yeah. Hey, Jeff. What's up, brother? Happy Friday. We'll be here. We're waiting on Jay to come back. He's got a Junior Mints deal going on over there, and got Vogs chilling in the dark here with me. Just typical Friday, you know.
Listening through. Sorry for those who have headphones in, but I am pumped.
Yep.
We'll be over once breaks and giveaways are done. Yeah, like I said, Sam, if you guys are still going after my draft, because I'm going to be talking to my friend during it, I'll hop in. But if not, I can't join next week. But the week after, I most likely will be free.
Well, that's good. I'm taking next Friday off, and then it'll be the Friday after that where I got stuff going on. So,
have these guys ever seen your face?
Oh yeah. I'm just laying in bed and shit tonight. Like I said, this cold air hit. Like I got a fucking cold.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen what you look like, to be honest.
You haven't? I've posted pictures in my Discord and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if people know I post stuff in there, but I do. But yeah.
I know I'm part of your Discord, or I'm part of. Am I part of your Discord or Mike's? I think I'm in Mike's, but you're in it too.
Yeah, it's probably because it's me, Mike, Magnus.
Yeah, I'm
Jay.
in that one.
Yep.
Any news from Abigail lately?
Yeah, I was talking with her earlier.
She okay?
Yeah, she was going to watch Halloween Ends. Actually, before the stream, before I came on the stream, that's what I was actually watching too.
How is it?
It just came out the other day. I watched about 9 minutes of it. I'm like, I have to go on my stream, so I'm gonna have to stop this, go do my stream. Then once that's over, I'll lay down, relax, watch a horror movie.
I don't really watch horror movies, to be honest. Is that Jay? Is he back? Jay, are you back?
Yeah. I think Jay's back.
Who am I taking with my first pick? Probably Giannis. Jay. I got my first pick in the league for the first time I'm joining these guys.
Oh yeah? Who you taking?
Giannis, probably.
Piece of friendly advice goes with food and draft picks. If you can't spell it, don't pick it.
I bet you can't spell that. I bet you can't.
No, I know how to spell his first name, not last name.
Yeah. Probably not a good idea, according to Jay's logic, then.
Well, my logic's always great. Oh, and you want to hear a real fucking good one, guys? I stumbled down the steps and dropped the freaking bud, and I couldn't find it because the grass is green.
No.
No. Drug abuse. Party foul.
But I found that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Should have put that shit in your pocket, man.
It was unwrapped. It was naked. Couldn't put it in my pocket.
There was no protection. Is that what you're saying?
No. I don't
Zach,
practice
I just
safe
said
weed.
Giannis, or I don't know yet. You already asked that, dude.
You know, maybe can you trade picks?
No, I am not trading picks.
Why?
I don't
Hey,
want
Story Bandit, what's up? Happy Friday, brother.
Trade them for a first round and a second round.
We're talking fantasy basketball here, in case anybody cares.
Yeah, and it's
I think Zach does.
I don't think I know anything about basketball.
I don't watch modern basketball, really, to be honest with you.
And Jay, when you said you didn't like Sosa, I'm like, thank you, a Cubs fan who finally doesn't like Sosa.
Mike,
I know.
we know why your fingers are sticky. We already know why you got sticky fingers, Mike.
I washed my sticky fingers. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
No, told you he was on Pornhub.
So Jay,
Sam did.
how long is the card show tomorrow?
10 to 5 with a 2-hour trade night afterwards.
Do you go to the trade nights?
I might.
When I go to card shows, I go all day. They're from like 9 to 4. I know the guy who runs them.
I really do too, but this one's also, it's in the stadium itself, so it's outside, even though it's got a roof over
awesome.
it.
Is the weather supposed to be good?
No, this is Iowa. It's freaking October.
It's freezing.
It's shit out there, dude. Like I just got done telling you, I've got a cold because.
So Jay, what are you gonna be looking for? Do you have a hunt card you're looking for? Pussy, okay.
No, we're talking about cards, Jay. Not your Friday night.
No. I don't know.
What cards do you look for? Who's your favorite vintage player? Who's your favorite vintage player?
Ted Williams.
You know what? I need a playing day card of eventually because he went to the same high school as my dad. I've said this countless times. I need a playing day Koufax.
Of who?
Koufax.
It's
gonna be hard.
No, it won't. You know Sean Tieford?
Yeah.
Talk to him.
Yeah,
I bet you he collects Jewish players, and Sandy Koufax is his favorite, and he buys every one he can see, and he turns around and trades them away all the time.
Wow.
Why would you do that if it's a PC player?
Mr. Tieford also enjoys supporting other people's collections.
Yeah, it
does.
Oh,
okay. I get it. I'm stingy with my PC cards because those are my PC. I don't PC that many people.
What is up, people?
Hey, what's up? What's going on,
Man,
brother?
I'm just glad I got good enough reception to be here.
Hell yeah.
Like 15 people have left this week, so it's gotten a little bit better.
That's good, Mike.
Yeah.
Well, you want more people to leave, Mike? Run outside naked.
I think that's why they're sticking around.
Oh. Yep.
All right.
That's the only thing that brought them here.
Take a bath and then run around naked. That way they don't stick to you.
Well, where's the fun in that?
Right.
I've seen fishermen before. Do you really want to be stuck to some of them guys? They might stick 50-gram weights down your gullet.
And throw
And
you
the
in
way
the
some
water.
of these fuckers smell, you'd rather lay in a gut bucket.
Hashtag stinky breeze. Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, I love coming back fishing smelling like freaking nasty ass garbage, rotten yuck. I love it. It's the best day of fishing.
That's how you know you had a good time fishing.
Look, yeah, if I got fish guts on the side of my face, you're damn right.
Hey, Angry Otter, what's up, brother? Happy Friday.
What up, man?
How are you doing tonight?
All you guys popping in, don't forget to hit that like button.
Yep.
Yeah, no
I'll show
shit.
my face in a little bit. I just still have to set up a little.
Yo, I don't know what I was gonna say. Oh wow! Oh, you're so smart. Oh, I don't know. We're playing against Morton tomorrow. No shit, the game just ended.
You sound like you're watching the Packers game.
You're watching the Cubs play, yeah.
No, he's not watching the Cubs play because his hands aren't in his head's not in his hands shaking his head.
So what's everybody been up to in my absence?
Stealing Jay's cookies and Pepsi. Oops, did I say that out loud?
We had Pornhub, yeah. Pornhub, there was that.
Well, Vogs, when you see a red dot on your chest, that's probably Jay.
Yeah,
The red dot's
Jay
just a
likes me
distraction.
too much to kill me.
Really angry.
But not enough to share his cookies.
That's true. That's true. You
What
can't
role?
get a man between his cookies and his Pepsi, or else he'll straight up murder you.
It's tissue time, we'll call it.
I got some cookies, but they're not homemade.
Yep. Oh, yeah, dude.
There's Mike.
These ones are very, very special cookies.
I got 3 brands of homemade cookies right now in my place, and I'm still trying to get more.
I just hope I have a beard like freaking Jay's when I'm his age.
Hey, Mike, Jay dropped a bud before you came in.
Oh, dude, party foul. Did you find it?
No.
Nope.
It's the same color as the fucking yard. Same fucking color as the goddamn yard.
Dude, depending on the size of that bud, I'd be down on my knees sniffing the grass.
I don't know, Jay. It might not be any good. That grass is pretty brown.
Dude,
sounds like the brown can you got going on over there.
Dude, the grass has it now. Let the grass smoke grass. Come on.
Right.
Let it go back to nature.
Right.
There we go.
I mean,
Really angry Otter.
I'm kind of working out a little problem.
That who took that picture of that sick Lindor for you the other day, Mike?
Oh, Magnus put up a picture of a badass Lindor.
Dude, I have a
Oh yeah,
Magnus
you did.
Badass.
Yeah, wait till the shit I'm sending you. It's not as good, but it's good.
Yeah.
Dude, to me, all Lindors are good. There is no one that's better than any other.
Right?
Yeah, I don't care if it's worth $500. I just collect them. You know?
Yeah,
hey,
because
Mike,
to me, a Lindor with $1,000 resale value is worth the same to me as one that sells for $1. I love them all.
Gotcha.
Hey, Mike, Jay's going to a card show with no money tomorrow. I told him to wear his dress.
Right? You'll leave with all you need.
You go.
Oh, I'm believe me. I think
a sign with $10 lap dances.
Yeah. Like,
lap dances for blaster boxers or something.
Jay, how'd you get that Ted Williams rookie card? What's that white stuff all over?
Don't ask. Don't ask.
Jay, how come your farts are silent all of a sudden?
Right.
Because I'm rich.
Why is there a stain on your dress? Shut the fuck up.
Right, he got his Mickey Mantle. Leave him the fuck alone.
Right. Yep.
That's one of
So Angry Otter's got a cousin that's playing as Azael in Werewolf by Night. I probably butchered that name. I noticed on YouTube I screw names up. I never noticed it before I started doing YouTube.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
That'd
Angry
be
Otter's a
so
cool guy.
awesome.
Here, you want me to put you in full screen so you can show off your cards there?
I'm showing Vogsy what I'm taking tomorrow.
All right, we'll put you on full screen here.
There's always a debate who gave me the nickname Vogsy. That's nice. I'm trying to think who gave me the nickname Vogsy.
Is that like a trivia question?
No, I don't even remember. No. Someone did.
You had to. It's the name of your channel, dude.
81.
No, like
81 Larry Bird.
Someone called me Vogsy at one point. I was like, huh? Lawrence Bird the Third.
Stack of Moses Malones.
Nice. You can sell those easily.
A stack of parishes. A couple of them.
Nice.
You got Magic and Bird?
I've got Magic.
Oh, nice.
That's a Magic Johnson, and that's what she said.
Yeah, yeah. That's
like the stream, guys.
You'll find someone to buy those.
I'm thinking these are still even faster. My top big cards.
Nice.
Oh,
from 76, 77. Got Elvin Hayes, Hall of Famer.
I really hate those oversized cards, man. Those things are.
I'm getting rid of them. Dave Cowan, another Hall of Famer.
I really hate those oversized cards.
A couple nobodies.
Hey, someone will take them.
Yep. Dr. J.
Dr. J. Yep.
And that one.
Kareem, nice.
Hey, what's up, Doug? Happy Friday, brother.
And I'm thinking of taking this.
Ooh.
Hal Newton.
You know who
Least
would buy that?
Love that
you know
card.
who I could see buying that is Sticks, maybe.
Or Sticks. Or Sticks,
But
yep.
The problem is that card's a bit valuable.
Yeah, true.
Not by a lot.
I found this old vintage card in my
shit.
It's
Whoops.
I've never heard of this guy.
I accidentally just kicked Jay out of the stream.
What a bastard.
Sorry, Jay.
I found this one. I don't know who it is. His name is Darren Johnson. I found that.
Oh, Deron Johnson. What number is it?
167.
Okay, that's a low number, 72. I can still use it though.
What for?
To put in a stack of cards that he's
neighbors. I mean, that's my first year.
Do you need the card for anything though?
I don't have very many 72s.
Okay, it's in kind of sketchy. Actually, it's in pretty damn good condition.
Well, honestly, what I'm building sets.
So do you need this? Do you need
I
this?
do.
I
do. As far as I know, I do.
I was gonna charge you, but you're broke, so it's on me.
Oh God, I'm so fucking broke.
It's fine, dude. I would charge someone for this because it's a 72, but you're fine.
But yeah, you'd probably get like $1 out of it.
Oh yeah.
He's just giving it to you because you like you in your dress, Jay.
Well,
he wants to see it again.
Yeah.
No, he's just trying to get your address so he can come and hand deliver them.
Right.
You
Go
come to the
ahead.
door in a teddy and get his whole collection for nothing.
Just to see Jay in that dress again. Yeah.
So I was watching funny clips from movies yesterday or today, and I was watching the movie scene from Ted, where it's the grocery store, and it's freaking Liam Neeson, and he
Oh,
says,
and Liam Neeson.
and he buys the tricks, and he said, these are for, I know these are for kids, but can I buy these? He's like, yeah. He's like, even though I'm clearly not a child, yeah. Will I get followed home? He's like, no, that's not in our job description. God, I love Ted. I love when they get high in the pot field. God,
That was a
movie
cheap
is so
song bit
freaking
before it
funny.
was anything.
Dude, my dad and I always die laughing when we watch that movie.
What, Cheech and Chong?
No, Ted.
Oh, Ted. Ted's a fun movie too.
Dude, I love
I'm about to say,
Bearfest.
I die watching the Cheech and Chong movies. I've seen them all 1,000 times and still laugh my ass off every time I see them.
You know what's
Oh,
a
yeah.
funny
That's
movie
the
scene
greatest
that
song on
always-
earth. Earache My Eye. The greatest song on earth.
You would say that, wouldn't you?
You know what's a funny movie scene is in Harold and Kumar Guantanamo Bay when they escape and you see Neil Patrick Harris is like talking to the cop and he's like, "Hey, Mr. Harris, how are you today?" "Good." And then you see in the background him on a unicorn and it's like, "Come with us if you want
I love
something."
you.
And he's like,
Yeah.
"I love you." And the cop's like, I love you too, Mr. Harris.
Like he just took a whole handful of shrooms or something. Like
I got 2 words for
Yeah,
you.
he's
Honestly,
so
Starship
hilarious.
Honestly, I think Neil Patrick Harris is one of the best actors out there because
Dude,
the guy's
that movie-
as gay as a $3
he-
bill, but plays one hell of a womanizer.
Yep,
Dude, in
yep.
that, dude, have you, dude?
And
the
he's
Neil
an awesome
Patrick
psychopath
Harris-
in American Horror Story.
Dude,
Yep.
the Neil Patrick Harris, Barney Stinson Christmas songs are the funniest things ever. Pulling down your pants. Da-na-na-na. I'm like, what the fuck? He is so genius.
Yeah, How I Met Your Mother is an awesome show.
Oh, it's an amazing show. Did you ever anybody watch The League, the fantasy football show?
No.
Oh, I
No.
love that show. Such a good show.
I was watching Halloween Ends before the stream started, but I got like 9 minutes into it, and I'm like,
Does
I got.
anybody watch the FXX show? What goes on? What is it called? What goes on? The Shadows or something?
What are you talking about?
I don't really watch much TV.
Something
Yeah.
belongs in the shadows. Maybe I can't remember.
Oh, I've seen the show. Will Vogs belongs in the shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the one.
yeah.
Mike, your
Everyone said he had a face only a mother could love until they found out he was adopted.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I want to know what you guys think. Where do you guys think Correa's going in free agency?
To whoever has the deepest pockets. That's how it works in baseball.
I think he's going to go to the South
Probably the
Side.
Yankees.
Yeah.
I don't want him to go to the Yankees.
I think he's going to the South Side of Chicago.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Well, the Yankees got deep enough pockets to afford him.
Right.
Sort of the White Sox.
And right now, hell, the Mets got deep enough pockets to take him too.
Yeah.
But I
They
really
would have
want him
to
to go to the
change
White
his
Sox
position.
so I can call him South Korea.
What happened with the Mets?
North Korea. I'm sorry.
What's up?
I thought the Mets were going to make noise in the playoffs, but no, first round eliminated. Same with the Blue Jays, Jeff.
George Springer is so injury prone. I agree with Jeff. George Springer needs to leave the team.
I knew that as soon as he went there at the beginning of the year. He was in.
Yeah, maybe the Yankees will get Springer.
I don't want Springer either. Anybody connected to that Astros team, go away.
It's like nobody wants Mike McCarthy for a head coach. No one wants George Springer on their team either.
Well, I speak from experience. Mike McCarthy when he's allowed to do what he wants to do.
Oh, is that right?
You name one person who gets to do what they want to do under Jerry Jones.
I don't quite think he gets to do everything he wants to do. I think, you know what I think? I think Mike McCarthy likes Cooper Rush better than he likes Dak Prescott. That's what I think.
I do too.
And how could you not with how he's been playing lately?
Yeah,
it's easy to not like Cooper Rush. He's a damn cowboy.
I do kind of feel bad.
Outside of that, yeah.
I kind of feel bad for Dak. I like
why
Dak as a person. I don't know. I like Dak as a person.
He's got the second most high pressure job in America.
Dude, he needs to go somewhere.
What's the number one most high pressure job
in America? President. Number 2, quarterback of the Cowboys.
What's up,
Magnus? What's up, brother?
Magnus.
Trying to highlight his comment there, and I'm sucking at touchscreen tonight, so I do apologize.
You're only good at touching yourself. We know it.
Well, at least I'm good at it. At least I'm good at something, right?
Can't nobody make you come faster than you,
if you're gonna be bad, be the best at it.
My left hand is worth any woman that you can point out's mouth. Okay, that's all I'm saying here.
Yep. Can't nobody get me off better than I can. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Only on Jay's OnlyFans, guys. Go over there, subscribe quick.
Did you hear about when Jay picked up the hooker? He pulled his dick out and she said, "I'll suck it and I'll jerk it off, but you ain't putting it in me." And he left. He said, "Shit, I'm not paying you to do what I can do myself."
Yeah. Let me tell you something about us Norwegians. We hung bastards and we lift weights with our junk.
Jesus Christ.
I don't want
to back me up, Magnus. Tell me I'm true.
Is that something else we're going to get to see on your OnlyFans, Jay?
As soon as I get a big enough.
That's why they never fall over when they're drunk. They're fucking tripods.
Yo, Norwegian, breaking news. Norwegians are the new camera stands. They're tripods.
Right? And Norwegian soldiers, that's how Norwegian soldiers could sleep standing up.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, don't fuck with us Norwegians. We will invade your country. We will rape your horses and ride off on the women.
We will rape your horses. Is that what you guys did to the retarded
Iowa, so I mean,
Is that what you did to the retarded Family Guy horse with the wide open eyes? You raped it? Fuck! I knew it.
Dude, with wide open eyes like that, motherfucker was asking for it.
One of the jokes I was going to use for Kane tonight is I was going to say, Jay told us what Kane did with that donkey down in Tijuana. Jay told us all about that story.
Have you guys
right? When we were heading towards the donkey show, we thought the donkey was going to be the girl.
Did you guys see the American Dad clip before Stan turns into a horse and the horse whisperer whispers the horse, and it said in there in therapy the guy whispers the horse and he's like, what did the horse say? And he said, the horse said you raped it. And Roger's like and Roger just gives him the ugly stare. He's like, what the fuck did you do?
Hey, don't knock it. It's a fun Friday night for some people.
I think I'll send you the clip later, Sam. Hey, it's hilarious.
Vugs, you got to imagine you're like paralyzed and you can't get laid at all, and somebody wheels you up to the back of a horse and says, "Hey, you can go to town. We'll hold the horse for you." What do?
I know the answer.
Jay, okay, sir, Jay. What?
You sit there and do nothing because you're still paralyzed.
I missed it. I'm sorry. What's up? I was looking.
Never mind.
Mom, to jump up out that wheelchair and be hit deep in that horse so fast.
Sam, I'm gonna
send you the Meyer.
I'm gonna send you the whole clip later. It's like 5 minutes long. You have to watch it. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah, yep.
You know what I saw on the news today?
What was
On
that?
the national news? They're remaking the Naked Gun movie.
What the hell?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
No shit.
You know
Who's gonna play Leslie Nielsen's part?
Oh God, I just lost it. Liam Neeson.
Oh
What?
wow!
Interesting.
Yeah, that was my take on it.
That's going to be interesting to see him do something comedic.
Did you
Yeah.
guys hear about in the national news that the sunflowers painting was destroyed by 2 protesters by Campbell soup cans?
Oh yeah, it was the Vincent Van Gogh painting. You know, a lot of those paintings are copies, and they keep like protective cover.
I think that was the real one, though.
Right, but they got a cover over it so that
most of the real ones are in bulk.
Boy, I hope they taught me a lesson doing that.
Yeah, what was they doing?
We getting baked tonight?
Yeah.
Because I'm heading my way outside to blaze up right the fuck now. Why wait?
Jay,
I'm on the phone.
I'm heading out the door.
He looks like Beast. John Cole.
I didn't hear.
He looks like John Cole. Hey,
If I took my
Sam.
pants down, I'd look like John
up in the
Holmes.
corner?
Say what?
Said, who the hell's that up
Who
in the
the
upper
fuck is that
left-hand
ugly
corner?
son of a bitch?
Hey,
get
that's
to
the
see
sex
Sam's
finger. He's
face.
flirting with you, Mike.
Finally get to see Sam's face.
I know he wants it.
OnlyFans. Go over to OnlyFans, guys. We're going to get paid for it.
Yep. Go to our onlyfans.com/fuckadonkey and you'll find it.
Trying to set this phone up somewhere.
Oh, so check this out, y'all. Fucking, I know a couple of you heard because of my meltdown on Discord the other day, but I have emphysema now.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no, the OG's part is my fucking doctors knew
And didn't tell him. Yeah.
and didn't fucking say a word to me
That's
about it.
fucked up.
How did you find out about it then?
I went in for my biopsy yesterday, and they told me to expect to be there for about 5 hours. I was sitting there waiting for 4 hours, and then they come up and tell me, well, we didn't have an overnight bed for you. And I'm like, for what? Well, we want to keep you overnight when we do the biopsy because of your emphysema. And I'm like, my what?
That's so.
That's how I found out. They just threw it to me in
So
casual
put yourself on the
conversation.
big screen, Sam. Let's get you blazing.
Oh, I don't blaze up.
How's that
Unfortunately, I don't smoke, but I respect people who do.
Right on.
Yep. We're not
How's
going to
it
force
taste?
it to you.
I figure the blueberry or the sour apple would probably taste the best.
Sour apple.
Dude, I can't believe they fucking
I tried
told
the
you
blueberry and it was delicious.
Dude, I can't believe
Berry
they told
who?
you like that, Jay. That is so fucked up.
Oh, I know. And they couldn't figure out why I got
Blueberry was
pissed.
my
They threatened
favorite.
to throw me out.
So what
This
are
isn't
Do you like the blueberry too?
Are you gonna have
Yep.
to go cold turkey or no?
I'm not sure. Because this right here is like my freaking Second Amendment right. You'll
It
get that
is?
when you pry it from my cold, dead fingers.
Fucking A right, brother.
Dude, that is fucked up.
Dude, I am so pissed. I'm seriously considering screaming the lawsuit.
You should. You really should, dude. I bet you can fight it in court for sure.
They've tried here in Iowa. You remember Ray Lakers, don't you, Jay? He used to live up there up in Des Moines.
Can't say I met him.
He was a big pot advocate up here. And the lady that was getting it legally, Liness, she had like breast cancer real bad and stuff. And she ended up dying. She literally died waiting for them to legalize it here in Iowa.
Yeah.
One of many.
Happens, Agnes. Yeah. Iowa sucks.
I forgot you guys are both in Iowa.
Yep.
Yeah.
They hate. There's one thing they hate in Iowa, and that's freedom. They hate freedom as long as you agree. If you disagree with them, they hate freedom. If you agree with them, then they like freedom.
How far?
You're not an insurance executive.
The only thing good out of Iowa was Slipknot.
No, not true. Not true. Not true at all. Slipknot sucks. You want something good to come out of Iowa? You look at Tommy Bolin. Cloris Leachman. Johnny Carson. Those are all Iowa products.
Johnny Carson's from Iowa?
Well,
Johnny Carson was born in Iowa. And John Wayne, I suppose.
How far are you guys from each other?
John Wayne's real name was Marion.
We're about an hour away from each other, Bob. Give or take.
John Wayne's real name was Marion
Have you guys
Morrison.
met up before or no?
Have what?
Say what?
Hung out before?
Well, I plan on it though at some point when we can get together schedule wise.
And what I'm gonna say is it's possible because I used to be whacked out on every kind of drug there was. I could have sat on his lap and I still wouldn't know him.
This is true.
Yeah.
And I'd have to take back the Slipknot thing because they are a great band, but they were just a ripoff of Mushroomhead.
I'm not a fan of Slipknot because my nephew went to school with the group of them that were from Indianola, and
you know who's a Slipknot fan? Butt Stoney.
A lot of people are, but you're going to find that most of them aren't Iowa.
But I also understand, like I said, they were a ripoff of Mushroomhead. If you look back, Mushroomhead came out in 1996, and they produced their own music. They were a local band to Cleveland, Ohio. They had 8 members, just like Slipknot did originally, and they just refused to sell out to a record company and created their own to produce their music.
I remember Mushroomhead, but I mean, I'm not a new metal fan. And
me neither. I like original metal.
Speaking of metal, Pantera's going on tour. How do you feel about that?
How? I mean, they don't have Phil, they don't have Dime, they don't have Vinny. Who are they going to bring back? Rex is the only one who would be able to be there of the original members.
First of all, they have Phil. It's Phil, it's Rex.
Okay,
and Zach Wild, I want to say. And somebody else is going to be on the drums.
I would buy that.
I
would have to hear the first album though, because Zach Wild does. Zach Wild does play a lot like Dime did. He plays fast and he plays the humbuckers really hard.
Yeah, but the thing that gets me about Zach as compared to Dime, Zach hangs onto that whammy bar.
Oh, he doesn't stand a chance in the candle in the wind. I mean, no one could keep up with Dime. I would dare to say that the only person that I could think of that honestly could keep up with him would have been Randy Rhoads.
Herman Lee. You ever heard him play?
Oh, the Dragon Force guitar player.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
All right, Boggs.
Yep, the Dragon Force guy.
Yeah, he's a great guitar player, but he's more of a mimic player than to make up his own music.
Maybe so, but he mimics it a lot faster than anybody.
Although Dime did mimic Jimi Hendrix, like if he missed a note, he would stretch that string out until it would match the next thing he was playing, and he learned that from Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you got to do what you got to do.
Well, and just like the stream, it's
But
live. So
I think he took the best of all styles of guitar and put it together.
Yeah, I was genuinely upset the day Dime died. Genuinely upset.
I love the way he could play. He could jump from scales into arpeggios and then directly onto harmonics, and it's like no other guitar player can do that.
The day he died, I was at work at Sarpino's.
I know. I was at the Damage Plan concert in Columbus. I still have the T-shirt.
Oh, I never saw Damage Plan. But I remember I'm at work. It's either at Quiznos or Sarpino. Same owner.
Okay, did we just go down or?
Do
I'm
what?
still here.
Vog said he'd be right back.
Oh, maybe it's just my reception.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
Bob's stepped out for a second.
The building
It might be
maintenance
my
guy
reception. It keeps going in and out.
The building maintenance guy come up to me. I mean, real good guy, young kid, dumber than an empty box of rocks, but not his fault, right? He come down to me and he's just bawling, and I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "They just shot Dime." Right, and I'm standing there. I'm behind the counter, and it took a second. I mean, Daryl, and he's like, "Yeah," and I mean, I started tearing. And then my boss saw me. He asked, "What's the matter?" And we both blurted out, "They just shot Dimebag."
There's a thing about on YouTube about the kid that shot Dimebag, Daryl. The kid was mentally insane. He was having schizophrenic fantasies and like he was hallucinating.
Yeah.
And he was all,
Yeah, that's one thing the Marine Corps teaches. Because he was shot by a Marine.
Who was shot by a Marine?
Dimebag. Dimebag was shot by a Marine. Kennedy was shot by a Marine.
I do not think he was a Marine. I'll have to go look that back up. But I might be wrong.
Oswald was a Marine.
Yeah, he was a Marine.
Yeah,
Really?
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yep. And the guy that shot Dime was a Marine too.
Yeah, but he wasn't an expert Oswald wasn't an expert marksman. For that rifle that he had, you would have to be a perfect shot to hit Kennedy the way he hit him. Because like those bolt action guns, man, you only get like so many shots off of one of those.
I mean, let's say he did do it.
Jack Ruby though.
He killed Oswald.
I thought Oswald.
No, Ruby killed Oswald. Or
Did we lose Mike? Did we lose Mike?
It looks like it.
Didn't John Wilkes Booth, after he shot Lincoln, limp to a farm supposedly and lived there for a bit?
Six Semper Tyranny.
Or
Six Semper Tyrannus.
Didn't he live there for a bit, or he died there?
It's Latin for that's Virginia's state motto. It's Latin for death to tyrants. That's actually the literal translation. Yeah. I know a bit of Latin. Yes, I do. The guy in the hockey mask knows Latin, guys. So
that's fine. What's Latin for beer?
Farfanugan? I don't know. Okay, Mike.
I'd like to know. I would like to know, so that way motherfuckers be yelling Carpe Diem, seize the day. I'd be like,
right.
I mean, I know a little bit of Latin. Semper Fidelis.
The reason I know a little bit of Latin is because my dad used to have a book, and it was called The Dictionary of Word Origins, and it had every root word of every English word in the entire English lexicon. When I was a kid, I would sit down with the dictionary and I would read the goddamn thing from cover to cover. I used to love reading.
I would have read that book too. I mean, I used to lay awake at night and wonder where the hell we come up with the word "the" from.
Right? And that's the kind of stuff you look the answers up in, and you learn shit.
I didn't have Oracle book. I didn't have that fancy dictionary you had, but I had a shit ton of Nat Geographics. And let me tell you something. Indigenous nudity was wonderful.
I was about to say, you was looking at the indigenous women with their breasts hanging out. Let's be honest about it.
Some of them were hot. Although
better than a Playboy. Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Some of them you could just smell the picture.
Oh, Jay, that's not good, dude. That's not
Scratch
good.
and sniff. Scratch and sniff, man.
Scratch and sniff. Yeah.
I'm not trying to knock. Thank you, Magnus.
That's Spanish, isn't it? That's Spanish.
Cervisia. Cervisia.
Cerveza.
Carpe cerveza would be.
When it comes to language, a lot of them get mixed up together. So the root word for the Spanish word might be slightly different from the Latin word, from slightly different from the English word. So it makes sense. Yeah. I take Magnus's word. Magnus is a smart dude.
He is. He's Norwegian. We smart.
No, I'm not saying you're dumb. I'm not saying that at all.
We smart. We strong. We handsome. We got it.
And you got the lot. That's what it is right there. You got the genetic lottery right there.
Yeah, we won the freaking lottery, man. at the end of the world, all that's going to be left is Norwegians, cockroaches, and that's it.
Norwegians and cockroaches, maybe some Mexicans, possibly. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
Nope.
Bad joke. Don't censor me, YouTube. God damn it.
Censor hell. Cancel you for that.
They'll be suing me like I'm Alex Jones or some shit. You know? Just a joke, guys. I don't take sides. I just make jokes about everybody. So.
No, I take sides. I got no issue with it. I take my side.
Right. That's the only side I can take is my own. But yeah.
Yep.
Cerveza is Spanish. Okay, so that's what I was getting confused there.
Yep.
I knew I'd heard it somewhere before. So we learned something on Friday After Dark, guys. I don't know if this is a monumental milestone.
We always learn something. Always.
True.
Yeah, you might come to this channel thinking, okay, this channel's so dumb, I'm gonna forget things. No, this one actually puts stuff in your brain.
Well, it
Today's
helps me.
Letter is the letter Q.
Say what?
No, it's like Sesame Street. Today's letter is
Today's letter is
letters Q.
We're talking about Latin. We talk about like fucking quantum physics and shit, like quantum immortality, where it says like, okay, quantum immortality says that there's somewhere out there's another Vogs on another, almost a duplicate of you, but not quite, on another Earth, not quite this duplicate, but really close to what this Earth is. And every decision you make, say like you coin, right? At the moment you flip that coin, when it lands, there's one universe where you exist where it came up heads, and then there's one where it came up tails. You have just now created a quantum entanglement. Congratulations.
I'd shoot that other Vogs. I'd kill that other Vogs.
Well, that's what, like, Jet Li.
Maybe that other Vogs would kill you.
Yeah. There could be another me out there plotting to come and kill all the versions of me.
My question is, if one Vogs kills the other, is that considered a murder-suicide?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Mind fucking blown.
Well, here's the thing about quantum immortality. So, like, when you die in this reality, your consciousness just goes to another Earth somewhere out there and another version of you, and you'll never remember it because you cannot remember nothing. Like, try to imagine nothing in your head. If anything you imagine is something.
Daily.
Yep. It's like even a black void is something. It's a black void. So therefore, you can't remember nothing. Therefore, you will never remember dying.
You know what? That question right there. I like it.
What wrong? Yeah.
It made me think. No matter how straight the person is, their right or left hand's always gay.
You know what it is? It'd be like if Boggs told him to go fuck himself. He's like, all right,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We can do that. We could do that.
God, I'd love to meet me on the alternate planes. We'd take over.
Well, and that's part of it, though, is like that you and that other person cannot exist in the same physical plane at the same time, because that creates what's called a quantum paradox. It's like if you went and you prevented your grandparents from meeting before you were born, you would cease to be, because your grandparents never met. So therefore your parents never met, therefore you were never born.
Right. God, just have to quit time traveling.
Yep. So that's kind of how quantum, and this has been scientifically tested. Like they've tested, like if you observe light, just by observing it, you change how it acts. Basically, you can create a change just by observing something, and this has been proven. So, like scientifically, they did experiments and shit. Like I showed Mike the video about it. And anyway, so like, yeah, you can literally have, and like say there's like two protons and they collide, and you observe them collide, and they go flying in opposite directions. If you look at one and observe it, it doesn't matter how far apart they are, it will affect the other one clear on the other side of the universe. Just by you observing it. Yes. So there you go. Some quantum physics lessons for you guys.
Do you guys believe the butterfly effect?
Yeah, that sort of goes off of what the quantum theories pretty much. Like a butterfly flaps its wings in Africa, and there's a hurricane in Florida, for example. It's a cause and effectual kind of thing.
Okay, I just got my phone call. I'll be back in a few.
All right. Yep.
I need.
So I'm here for a minute, but
I did.
Getting your jogging shoes on there, Jay. Yep.
Getting my boots on.
getting his work boots on there.
Oh hell, these are my jogging shoes. They're my everything.
I got a couple pairs of those.
Yeah, that's all I wear are boots, unless I throw my Chucks on, and my Chucks are too light. I don't like Chucks in the wintertime. Crap. Got to roll a cigarette and then I'm out.
Got to roll a stogie.
Yeah.
So nobody else here has been watching horror movies this October. It's just been me. It's like real life, man. I'm like, people look at me weird. I got all this horror stuff up on my wall. I got the hockey mask and the Freddy's glove. I got all this shit laying around. People come in, look at me like I'm Jeffrey Dahmer and shit.
No, let them. Fuck them.
And I don't even collect true crime. Like, I'm not getting Charles Manson's autograph or, anything like that. I guess for me, the distinction is like, what's the difference between Freddy Krueger being a low-key child predator in the movies and Jeffrey Dahmer? Well, one's a fictional character and one's not a fictional character. That's the big difference to me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And I want to know why Jeffrey Dahmer's the scariest one out there. That's what I want to know. As far as I'm concerned, H.H. Holmes was even more scary.
I don't know, Magnus, if Otani will win MVP. like it. To be honest, like this is one of those years where you almost hate to see either one of them lose it. You know, like it's gonna, no matter what way it goes, it's gonna be like, damn, the other one should have. You know, but it is what it is. What it is. You know. Well, like we don't have any say over it, so I don't know. Are they letting us vote on MVP this year or something? No. Well, so I can't really affect that. I can root for Ohtani, but like there's nothing I can do to, you know. Ohtani will be in the league for a while. Ohtani's going to put up numbers if he stays healthy. All right, cool. Yeah, I've been definitely wanting to watch horror movies with somebody, and nobody but me. Well, Mike hasn't had internet, to be fair, or he would be. I did watch a movie with Abigail, though.
How is she? Where's she been?
She's around. She's all right. Talked to her earlier for a little bit. Time I talked to her, it's like 20 questions about, you know, Robert or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know any more than anybody else. Like, I'm not Mike Robert England's publicist, you know. I don't set a schedule or whatever. I don't even work for the guy, you know.
You should.
You're not wrong. I would work for him.
I know, my lips moved, words came out. I'm right.
You keep losing reception, Mike. Gay frogs over there trying to screw with Mike's internet, preventing him from coming on to the show. Another Alex Jones joke, if you didn't catch it. You ever heard the Gay Frog song, Jay?
I don't know.
Look it up sometime. Look it up on YouTube. Look up the Gay Frog song. It's like a super cut set to music of Alex Jones, basically. It's pretty cool. People make memes out of the funnest stuff, man. I just like watching meme stuff. No, not the glory hole. I was watching a movie on Tubi the other night. This guy was having sex with the glory hole in the wall, and I was like, "What the fuck am I watching right now?" I had no idea. Well, it got kind of weird there for a minute.
Okay, well, I've got to go. I have a fantasy basketball draft. I'll try to hop in later if you guys are still rolling.
All right, man. Yep, thanks for hanging out, Vlogs.
Yeah, man. Talk to you guys later.
Yep, later. I think Mike's trying to come back in. Yep. Lose one, add another. There we go.
All right, I just had to find a spot with better reception.
Well, I'm glad you found one. But yeah, Mike, you remember watching the first two House movies with me, right? So
Yep.
House 3 is basically, imagine like Sean Cunningham worked on the third one as well, and imagine like a Freddy movie, but it's not Freddy, and that's kind of what it is. I don't know if you ever watched Shocker before by Wes Craven. It's sort of like that. The guy gets electrocuted in the electric chair, and he comes back from the dead and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let's check that out because I didn't know there was a third one.
I didn't either until I started. Like I said, I type in 80s and 90s horror movies, and it'll give you a whole playlist of just hundreds and hundreds of movies.
Yeah, like at night, I've been going on and watching movies, and like the other day, we watched the I Spit on Your Graves. Me and Christopher watched all three of those, and I watched Salo the other night.
I've watched those. I Spit on Your Graves, at least the first ones anyway, back when they came out when I was a kid, and I turned out all right, right?
Yeah, they're good movies. I like them.
Yeah, they're good. Kind of a revenge movie is kind of what those are. Like the people that get killed deserve it really bad in those movies.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's what I remember about those. Yeah, they're pretty brutal.
That's what made it a good movie. Even though, it was a little gory for its time and it went a little overboard, they were deserving of what happened.
Right. let's see, what was the other one? God, yeah, it was called Legion something. It was about this guy and this like the Earth got taken over by these demons and stuff. It was pretty cool. He's like this military guy and stuff, and he's trying to fight these things off. The whole movie is pretty cool. It was a good watch. Did you watch that new Smile movie, Magnus? And also Halloween Ends. Have you seen that? I started watching that before the stream, and I was like, there's no way I can watch this all the way through. So I came and did this first with you guys, and after I get done with this, that's what I'm going to be doing if you guys want to join.
I might, because I'm feeling kind of guilty because I got to take off for a minute. But I'll be back in probably about 30 minutes.
Well, what I might do, because like I want to save some time on my StreamYard. You get 20 hours for free or whatever. I want to try to save some time on that because not next Friday, but the Friday after that, I got a week ahead of myself this week, guys. I felt like I lost a week. So anyway, Friday the 28th, Sean Cunningham will be coming on. So we will have Sean coming on before the end of October.
Right on.
So that's what I want to save some time for. So I don't want to run too late tonight. Like I said, I got a week ahead, so I thought I was going to have to be back to back Friday nights, and I was like, I got a week I can take off. Cool.
All right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to leave this up and running. So
all right.
watch out for my cats.
Alrighty.
Later, Jay.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Start making sounds and fuck with the cats, like play something with the cat meowing or something.
No. The fat girl's too big to sit on the computer.
Oh, Lord.
You might see her. This is her favorite place to lay down, right here.
Well, Magnus, if you want to join us, like I said, after we're done with the stream, I'm going to watch Halloween Ends anyway, because I watched the first two of the Blumhouse movies, and this is the third one, so I might as well finish the 3 out, you know? I'm committed. I'm 2 movies in, so I might as well finish it off. How my brain works, I guess. Didn't you watch it last year, Mike? Didn't you watch Halloween Kills? I thought you did.
I might have. I'm not sure.
Well, that tells you what impact that movie made on you.
I don't know. I've always been more of a Nightmare on Elm Street fan. Those have always been my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Like, something's got to be, like, extremely gory or, like, just messed up to catch my attention. Like, I've just become so accustomed to watching gory movies that nothing really does it for me.
Well, and part of it is they use those CG graphics effects instead of practical effects, so things don't look as real, too. Back when we was watching movies, they'd get a bucket of cornstarch syrup and fucking starch it, or, you know, dye it red, and that's you just made blood, you know.
Yep. Right. It was simple.
Right.
But you watch those movies now, and you're like, "How the hell was this scary?"
Right. But it looks a lot better than it does in like. I don't know if you ever watched the Nightmare on Elm Street remake or not, but the scene where he presses up against the wall from the first one, they do that and it looks god awful. It's the most worst looking effect I've ever seen in a fucking movie. I swear to God.
Well, I think that movie was. I think it was okay as a movie. They just picked the wrong guy to play Freddy.
Possibly. But then I could make the argument that any person besides Robert Englund is going to be the wrong person to play Freddy.
Yeah, but they could have found somebody that at least had the sound, like somewhat of the original Freddy sound.
Imagine you're some aspiring actor and they ask you to replace Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger. I mean, shit, man. That's a ton of pressure right there.
Oh, I bet. But to me, he's never going to be Freddy Krueger to me. That's always going to be Robert Englund. He's always going to be Rorschach from The Watchmen.
Right. And that's the difference. You'd have to get somebody that's not known for anything else to do it, I think, is what I'm guessing. That's what I would do.
Someone who hasn't already established himself in another role.
Somebody with a background in Broadway like Robert had, chasing the pretty actresses around in the acting classes, and he got good at it,
Right. It takes a lot of dedication when you're doing it to get laid.
Right. And to think that without that, no Freddy Krueger, it's kind of messed up to think about. Reading his book was a trip, man. There's all kinds of little stories in there that you're like, it's just crazy.
Yeah, I haven't read his book. And now, if you got a can of cat treats, now's the time to shake them.
Right. Jay's gone. We're over here plotting on Jay.
Hold on. I got a can of gummies. Let's see if that works.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Meow.
Jay gonna come back, his computer's gonna be all knocked over and shit. I don't know if we should do that to Jay because he's already had a rough day, man, really, to be honest. I don't want to be the one that pushes him over the edge,
Blame it on the neighbor. He came in. We saw him. It's all on video.
Right? Yeah, it's caught on live stream. Like, don't do your dirt live on air. It's probably not a good idea. That's what Discord's for, Mike. God damn it! Now get with the program.
Right? What have I been doing?
Right. Seems like a kind of a slow night on here tonight, which is fine.
Yeah, I know JT said that he would pop in if he had the time, but he had something he had to do tonight.
Right. JT's usually is busy.
Yeah, that dude works his ass off.
He works at a hospital, doesn't he?
I believe so. Yeah.
Could have swore that's what he said to me. Titus works at a children's hospital, and he watches our stream while he's at work.
I feel for those kids.
Right, yeah.
They're gonna come in with a broken leg and come out with a broken brain.
Right. Like, I listened to these guys on the internet. Then another one of our friends was in the hospital, and that was for the dress stream. So, like, his doctor was watching us in dresses while we had doctors watches and shit.
You'd be amazed at the shit you find on YouTube.
Well, when it's all in fun, that's what makes it good.
Right? It's worth it. Man, I cannot wait to get the hell out of here. I cannot wait to do the closing on the 23rd. We're doing the final walkthrough, signing the papers on the 24th, and moving in as fast as humanly possible because we are so sick of being here.
Hopefully you get in right before winter hits.
Oh, we should be, because winter usually doesn't come in strong until mid-November here.
That's what I'm hoping for too. This weather flipped
in before Halloween.
Oh, I got a pumpkin the other day. I've been meaning to post a picture of that in the Discord. You just got the pumpkin. I haven't even taken my decorations out, dude. I'm gonna be honest. It's like Halloween for me year round. I don't even need to fucking take decorations out.
We got a pumpkin, but Christopher works on a farm where they harvest pumpkins and Christmas trees, so we get them for like half price. And the dude grows exotic pumpkins. We got a blue doll out there. It's like a giant green pumpkin, and this dude's got rainbow dolls and fire pumpkins that are like black and red.
Do you guys carve them, or what do you do?
No, we usually we cut the bottom out and then just take the seeds and I bake them. But
right,
um,
yeah, we eat the seeds. Yep.
But this year, you know, we plan on carving them because, well, we'll be in a house by then, and in that neighborhood, there's kids. So Kat's excited about handing out candy, so we will be carving pumpkins.
Oh yeah, I don't
But
even
this
have
dude's
to have
got
any
some-
kids. I'll carve it
Yeah, this
because I got a
guy's
kid.
Yeah, this dude's got awesome looking pumpkins. I mean, they're like pink and blue and green and yellow all on one pumpkin.
Right, that's pretty cool. They're like, are they like GMO pumpkins or whatever?
No, he does it all himself. He breeds his own pumpkins. He's crossbred them over 30 years.
Damn.
Yep, and I mean he's got them all different colors. He's got pumpkins that grow in black, red, and orange, and I mean they're awesome looking. He calls them fireballs because the bottom is black and then they fade up to red, and around the top they're orange.
Can you show it? You have one of these near hand to you here? Or?
No, the only one that we bought was the blue one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Kat wanted one of the big. Actually, it's called a blue doll, but it's really like a teal green color.
Right.
But they're as big as regular pumpkins.
Oh yeah. See, I don't even have to have kids come by. I'll carve a pumpkin just to do it and get the seeds out of it.
Yep, I wanna roast those seeds and eat them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite part about Halloween is I get to cut up all those pumpkins and get seeds.
All the good snacks you get out of it, right?
Yeah. That wasn't fuzzy. That was Gizmo one now. Yeah, the Kat's definitely looking forward to giving away candy because we haven't done that it's been 5 years since we've had kids come for trick or treating.
Well, yeah, you were out in the middle of nowhere, weren't you? I mean, like, what kid's
Yeah.
gonna go out to a farm in the middle of nowhere in the fucking middle of the night, you know?
Right. And Halloween's not like it was when we were kids. You know, when we were little, it started as soon as school ended and it ended around 10 o'clock. Now these kids got like an hour to go out.
Right. Yeah, because everybody's scared they're gonna get hurt or kidnapped or
Yeah, but I remember, you know, in the late 80s, we would go trick or treating. It would start as soon as we walked out of school. We'd wear our costumes to school, start trick or treating on the way home, and go up and down every block. We wouldn't get home till 9:30, 10 o'clock.
right. And we didn't care if it was 40 degrees outside and pouring down ice cold rain. We didn't care.
Damn right.
We would go out there and get soaking fucking wet, man.
Yep, and come home with 2 bags full of candy and a book bag, happy as shit.
Yep, and horror movies on the TV, and good
Yep,
to go,
got
man.
to sit up all night and watch horror movies, get the shit scared out of you.
Maybe get to see some movies. You know, that was always good.
Yeah, that was my mom's thing. She always loved horror movies. So growing up on Halloween, we'd always watch horror movies, and then like at night we would watch Elvira.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, Elvira's Bloodbath was like on every weekend, and we'd stay up and watch it.
She has some movies on Tubi that you can watch. I don't know if you knew that or not.
No, I didn't.
Yep, she's got stuff. Tubi's got a lot of stuff on it. It's free. You can download it for free, and you can watch movies all day long. It's all I've been doing for the past. It's how I lost a week. I've been getting fucked up and watching horror movies, man. I got to jump a week ahead of myself.
It's
Have that
awesome,
happen?
isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it is awesome. I'm not complaining. I just thought it was funny. I'm like, how do I get a week ahead? You know, like shit.
They're up in the top.
I guess I'd rather be on top of shit than behind it, I suppose. So.
You need it now. I'll be right back. Give me a second. It'll only be a minute.
Don't mind me. I'm just eating a space gummy.
Okay. That only took a second.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah, I had to go find something for Kat real quick.
That's cool.
So what's Jay doing? Going to meet up with the cookie lady?
I don't know where he ran off to. He had some junior mints Ponzi scheme going on, some kind.
What the hell kind of Ponzi scheme is he running?
Junior mints for marijuana.
Hold on. How do I get in on this?
I don't know. Like when he said something about like 14 boxes of junior mints. I didn't really catch the entire thing.
Because I can go to the store and get a shitload of junior mints.
Right? Those are easy to find, especially right now.
Right? I'll go to GFS and get them by the case.
Go to the dollar store, fucking get that shit real cheap.
Right?
You know, that was
might even
one
be
of
able
the
to
things
find them two for $1.
That was one of the things I did want to talk about, the packaging thing. Like, the whole thing about that envelope that Kane sent. Like, somebody could make the argument, well, Kane wants to use manila envelopes. Okay, fine. At least put a couple pieces of cardboard in there. You got a pair of scissors. At least do that much, fuck.
Right? I mean, you did pay a shitload. I mean, the least he could do is back it.
I paid twice as much as I've ever paid you for anything you've ever shipped to me. So when I got it the way I got it in, I was kind of pissed because, like I said, if I would just paid $5 in shipping, whatever. But he could have gotten some bubble wrap. He could have done the cardboard, like I said. He probably would have saved money over what one of those manila envelopes cost. I'll put it to you that way.
Yep.
Because those manila envelopes are cheap, like compared to like if you go to the dollar store and get like a stack of the bubble mailers or whatever.
Yep.
It's cheap.
Yeah, because you can get those paper ones. You can get like 10 in a pack for $1.
Right, and like those manila envelopes are like a couple bucks a piece, aren't they? I mean, they're not cheap for what they are.
Yeah, bubble mailers usually go for, depending on the size, go up to $5.
Right, just get that bitch in there, toss it in there, put some pieces of cardboard on each side of it. At least you covered it the best you could,
Yep. I mean, it doesn't take much. I mean,
I wasn't asking.
You said even that manila envelope, if he would have put some cardboard in it, or even like backing for a comic book, it would have at least kept it safer.
Right. It would have gave some protection. I would have given him A for effort, but I don't think he cares. After we watched that video where he threw that kid's DVDs on the ground, I'll tell you my theory. Since we didn't do the roast, I'll give you my theory here. My theory is he's still pissed off because he constantly fucking brings it up about not being able to play Jason and Freddy versus Jason. So what he does, because he can't do what he used to do, and get me, I understand how that is. It does suck not to be able to do what you used to do. But the difference is, like, and I've been guilty of that too, being crass with people because I'm unable to do the things I want to do, right? But the difference is when I send you a package out, I don't send it like that. I'm not taking it out on you that I have this issue or this problem. You know what I mean? There's a big difference there.
Yep.
It's taking it out on his fans, basically, is the way I look at it. And I don't care if that kid spent that money to get his DVDs or signed or whatever. And, what he does with his money is his money. But when I'm expected to abide by what that other guy did, that's where I got the problem. I'm like, no. I don't do that. That's not me. So,
dude, if I would have been that kid, I'd have probably at least thrown one of them back in his face. Like, dude, you're a fucking dick.
Hey, what's up, B-Phil? Yeah, I would have jumped.
What's up, brother? Yeah, he deserved to get the shit slapped out of him.
Because he's treating his fans like badly because he feels bad. And again, I get where he's coming from. He's what do I want to say? He's going about things the wrong way of dealing with it, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
But he's pushing himself like he's bigger and better than anybody else. He's not the only person that's ever played Jason. He's just got the biggest mouth.
Right. But the thing is, and then these other people around him enabling it. I compare it to like Antonio Brown. He goes on the social media and the egg him on. Oh yeah, Antonio. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Go do this. Go do that. He goes out and does stupid shit, gets himself in trouble because these people enable him to do this shit. That's kind of how I look at the Kane situation too. You get Twitter followers and they start talking to you, telling you you're great. No matter what you do, you can do no wrong and all this shit. And that's how this shit happens. I know
right? People get right. He's got a big ass head and we got full of himself.
Well, the thing is with Jason, it's not like Robert, right? Like it's hard to plug somebody into Robert's situation for Freddie, but any guy who's built right can go put a hockey mask on, and anybody could do that as long as you know how to do stunts and whatever. You're good to go,
Yeah, you just got to be big.
Rey Mysterio in Freddy versus Jason played Freddy in one of the boiler room scenes. I wasn't aware of that.
Oh no, neither. I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I found out all kinds of fun facts about that. I reviewed all the movies. I went and did research and wrote fucking notes down and shit.
Yeah, I know he was a big horror fan, but I didn't know he was in it.
Yep. Well, that's how a lot of that works out there too. You just got a knack for the shit, and it is what it is. But yeah, back to the Kane Hodder thing. He could have saved himself. Like he could have saved himself on the cost of shipping that and protected it both. Like he could have done both of those things very easily.
Yep, he just doesn't give a shit. It's all about that almighty dollar. Make it as quick as he can and get the hell out of his way so he can make the next one.
Right. But I don't think, like I said, he's bitter about a lot of things. I don't think money's going to really help that. That's just going to feed whatever addiction he's got, But that's not for me to speak on. I'm just telling you how shit works. I know how shit works like that, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Well, he's pissed off because he was a one-trick pony. He had one thing in him and he thought he'd fucking take it over and he couldn't.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how it is.
Yeah, he's trying to recapture that glory and he doesn't understand, dude. It's gone. You had your chance. It's over. Right.
Well, I think to a certain degree, I think he gets that, but I think he's resentful of it, though. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. That's just how it comes off to me, and he shouldn't want to. The thing is with my autograph is like I shouldn't have had to tell him. Like he should want to do better for himself. Like I can't expect him to respect me if he's not being like the way. I don't know how you feel about it, Mike. You've mailed a lot more stuff out of her, and whenever you mail something out, that's your name on that envelope. So whenever it shows up in the shape it shows up in, that's on your name, right? That's the way I look at it.
Yep.
And we're just a couple of dipshits on YouTube or whatever,
Right, we're no professionals.
Right. We're just. Well, it's like that package I sent to Jeff. Like a bunch of oil got spilled on it. Had I sent it in a flimsy thing like that, it would have ruined everything inside of it.
Right.
Mail's
I'm
rough.
Wondering who the fuck is sending oil in the mail anyway?
Well, when they made the video, it's like, oh shit, because I was like, oh damn, I bet something got ruined, but no, it got ruined, so I was good with it.
Yeah, tomorrow morning we get to go pick up the car around noon or so.
Hell yeah.
Well, the mechanic called and said, you can pick it up tonight and bring it back Monday, because he didn't get around to doing the alignment because they dropped the motor in today. So he said you can come pick it up and the steering wheel is going to be cockeyed, but it's safe to drive. Or I can come in for a couple hours tomorrow if you want to leave it overnight, and I'll do it in the morning because he's closed on Saturdays, but he's going to show up personally and do it.
Well, it'll be good for you to give you some independence anyway.
Yep. And we figure, why go and drive it for a weekend and then drop it back off for 4 hours and have to wait there when we can just leave it there overnight, one more night, and go pick it up tomorrow, and it'll all be said and done.
Right. That makes a lot more sense.
Because he called around 6:00, and by then I was already outside cooking. So it was like, what's the point in leaving to go get it now? We already have everything we need. We don't need to go out tonight. Because my brother, I've been going to the gas station, and my brother's been driving up from the next town over and taking us where we need to go.
At least you got somebody nearby.
Yeah.
That's my problem. I don't know, like, I don't hang out with nobody here, so I never have a fucking. Well, damn it, Jay, where'd you go off to?
He's in the bathroom masturbating.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if he's going to come back or not.
You never know. It depends on what he sees while he's out there.
He's out there on that corner hustling them cookies is what he's doing.
Right. I figured that's why he put the work boots on.
Right. He said he was. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you didn't know his work boots were knee-high go-go boots.
Right. Yeah. With the dress, you gotta have the dress. So.
Right. He just waited till he got outside to put it on. He didn't want to get everybody in the room all turned on, hot and bothered.
Right. Get everybody all excited. Yeah.
Yeah, I say that was definitely fun. We should put something together like after Christmas, maybe, because everybody's funds are going to be tight with what's going on with the hurricanes and shit, and then Christmas coming up. But sometime after January, we should do something like that where we make a goal and, try to get donations and stuff like that and donate it to a charity and do some kind of stupid stream like that where we're in dresses or,
right.
No matter what the case, but where we'll do something stupid to raise money for a charity.
Right, that actually would be pretty cool. We'll have to come up with that.
Yeah, and I mean, we can even let one of the donators pick the charity.
Right, that's not a bad idea, actually. Like, we'll donate it to whatever charity you pick, basically.
Yep, and send it directly, like in a live stream. We could send direct from PayPal to them, so everybody sees everything's on the up and up.
Right. I'd have to get on my desktop to do that, but yeah.
But I mean, I think that would be a good idea. I mean, we can raise some money for some good causes.
Well, now that you got your internet back, I won't have to worry about, doing it all solo. It's kind of hard doing shit solo on here sometimes.
I get it. I've missed being on here so much.
I've just been sort of holding things down for the time being.
Well, we're honestly thinking that the guy that was staying in the camper next to us was a Bitcoin farmer because he was running. Ever since he left, the internet's been fine. But while he was here, literally every 2 minutes, it would shut off and reboot.
Damn.
But as soon as he left, the internet started working perfectly.
That's shitty.
Like, dude, it's a Friday night right now and the internet works.
Finally.
Yeah, dude, it has never worked on a Friday night as long as we have been here.
And it seems like it's been forever, too. It's only been a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we're coming up. I think this is the 5th week. But we're only here 11 more days, thank Christ. I don't want to be here 1 second longer than that.
Right. Well, especially with winter coming on.
Well, that, and I mean, I need my own bed. My back is fucking killing me from sleeping here. Like, I would literally rather sleep on the ground.
Damn, dude. Sounds about like my bed, too.
This thing, I don't even know how to explain it. It's a lumpy, old, beat-up fucking mattress that's just uncomfortable as hell. It's almost impossible to fall asleep on.
Yep. That's my bed in a nutshell.
Like, I would rather sleep on a piece of plywood on the ground or just flat on the ground.
Give me a fucking bed of spikes and get it over with.
Right. Trying to kill me. Just put the nail in the forehead already.
Right. Fuck. Laying on a bed of spikes, that's acupuncture right there. It might make me feel better.
Right. Might relieve the pinched nerves a little bit.
Or make you not give a shit either way.
Right.
Like,
fuck, there's 80 needles in my back. Fuck my hip.
Right? Yeah, it's if you broke your hand, or here, let me chop your foot off and take your mind off that pain.
Right, like that movie Major Pain. Oh, my foot hurts. Hand me your pinky. I'm gonna show you a trick.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you a trick. Yep. Major Pain.
Want me to show you a trick to take your mind off that pain?
Yeah. I love that movie. He's upside down, cleaning the gun and shit with a blindfold on and shit.
Hell yeah. Cooking a rat on a little fire on the floor with his knife.
He said, Bubba, I can't feel my legs. I said, Bubba, you ain't got no legs. He says, great. It's great shit. Kind of like remind me of Forrest Gump a little bit. That scene with him and the old boy. Yeah. Oh,
I think that he should have got his own movie playing the homeless guy that he used to play on In Living Color.
What up, yo?
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me, right?
Oh,
Yep.
Jay's back.
Yeah, I'm heading home. Figured I'd pop in, say hey.
So, can I get in on this deal with you? Because I can get cases of Junior Mints.
She bitched at me for him. She said, "Oh my God, thank you. If you ever do it again, I'm gonna punch you in your fucking jaw." So,
Like, dude, I'm gonna start buying them by the case and sending them direct to you.
She was happily angry about it.
Happily angry.
Yeah.
Hey, later on tonight when she's popping them in her mouth, she's gonna be extremely happy.
She started digging in before I got my shit.
Now wait, are we talking about the Junior Mints or Jay's Nuts? Which one are we talking about?
Oh, I thought that was code for Junior Mints.
Actually, just straight Junior Mint. She bitched at me because apparently they're fucking her feet up.
This needs to be a segment here. Jay on the streets. Like, you should walk up and start asking people random questions, Jay.
Right?
Yeah, it's dark out and there ain't really nobody around, and I'm wearing black, so yeah, it sounds safe.
Right? Let us ask random questions.
Yep.
Right.
Right.
Well,
We'll try not to get you shot.
There's
Right.
a bar that way.
Or to get you shot. One of the two. We're not sure yet.
Yeah. I could go into that bar, but there's not a Cubs game on, so it ain't worth it.
What's the name of the bar?
Oh God, what the fuck is that called? Goddamn Cubs bar. It's a freaking Cubs and Packers bar too.
So it's a gay bar?
It's gotta be. Fudge Packers.
It's the Waveland.
Oh, okay.
Just right down the street from me.
Yeah, it's one of those sports bars where they play the games and whatnot.
No.
Are you sure it's not the Blue Oyster?
Mountain
Not
Oyster.
a sports bar at all. The only sports they play are Cubs games and Packers games.
So they haven't played a winning game there since 2016.
First of all, fuck off. Second of all, my Packers always win. Except last week.
Yeah, what happened? Did they lose to the Giants? The Packers lost to the fucking Giants.
Hey, did you just hear what I told Mike? Hey, there's 4. Oh, okay. I'm like, that's 4 cameras. What's going on? And I realized that's my apartment.
Right, like I was like, why is Jay back in here? His apartment's right there in the corner. What the hell's going on over here? I'm all fucking stoned over here, confused and shit. I'm like, why is Jay waiting in the back here?
Jay said, fuck a Ring security camera. He's got this. This'll work. Yeah.
Yeah.
He could watch his house from his phone.
Oh hell yeah! I can spy on my freaking house.
I figured there'd be more ladies of the night out between where you're at and where you're going.
I live on 45th. It's a little bit further from 7th.
Yeah, you're a bit away. Yeah, you're a ways from 7th. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about 2 blocks away from the hood.
Well, shit, just mosey on over there. Let's see what's up.
Right? You might find your werewolf out there.
Well, honestly, I tell you what, I go down the street about 2 blocks. That's when it starts becoming college. I got Drake right down the street.
I can't see anything. It's like pure black over there.
Well, that's because I'm in my yard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. I can see now. Yay.
You see that letter? You know what that letter is?
G for gay?
G
That's it.
for Jay's house.
It's what?
That's G for Jay's house.
Oh, is it spelled with a G? It's spelled with a G now. Okay. Are we going to get to see him come through the door up top? Yep, we are. Awesome.
All right.
Yep.
All right, I'll
All
see you in a minute.
Yep.
Jay, someone's breaking into your apartment, dude.
Right? There's this guy, this weird guy. He's in a leather jacket. He's trying to steal your shit, man.
Right? Fuck, you better get home quick.
Crap, I hope the owner don't come and beat me up.
Oh, Lord. We have fun over the simplest things on here.
Man, I
So
am
it's-
fucking baked.
I am too. And it's 8:36, and I want to finish watching my movie. I want to save some time back for Sean when he comes on. I don't want to. The last thing I want to do is bring Sean Cunningham on and then run out of time to talk to him.
Yeah, that would kind of suck.
Yep.
See what Cookie Lady made for me?
What is that? Is that anal beads?
That's a freaking monkey fist.
It's a colon wiener.
It's for fisting. Okay.
You see that?
Well, at least he knows he'll use it every day.
3/4 inch ball bearing. She spent 40 hours tying knots in this son of a bitch.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Thing's nice and sturdy. Whap.
Oh, is
You
that what it's
missing
for? Just go
What's
get
that?
yourself a fist pack, Jay.
No.
Get quarters or something.
I prefer this. That way, if I miss with the fist, I still got this to catch. This ain't gonna do you no good.
So you got to get her to make another one, but run an iron rod through the one side like a knuckle duster.
Right.
She asked if she should. I told her them things were already illegal enough.
No, there's no such thing as illegal enough.
Hmm. Well, one thing I haven't told you about her is she's a former bad girl, so she can't really be having stuff like that.
Well, she's not. She's giving it to you.
Right? She's donating it.
Right.
She's got about 8 to 10 of them half built in her apartment right now.
And
Sounds
so
like-
does she charge for these things?
Right.
I have no idea. Mine was free.
Because see, then it's not possession; it's a business.
Right.
You know, all she has to do is contract one and get a receipt. Now it's a business.
It's also taxable at that point too.
In the jar we go.
Well, it depends. It's only taxable if you make more than $700.
True.
Well, with the idiots where she lives at, I doubt the entire building has $700.
Oh, the economy in Iowa, folks. It's great.
Oh, yeah, that's the economy everywhere.
True. It's always like that here, though. Even up where Jay is, like Des Moines, in the grand scheme of cities, isn't really that big of a city. It's really not.
No.
Not even close.
No. There were towns in California bigger than this.
Yeah, there's suburbs out in California bigger than Des Moines.
Shit, there's suburbs in Iowa bigger than Des Moines.
True.
The only difference between Des Moines and Ankeny is Des Moines has skyscrapers.
Right.
I
try to avoid downtown.
All two of them.
Right. Yeah, both of them. Exactly.
Oh, you see, I love downtown.
They got the bridge over the river over there too.
Yeah, I love downtown, and I tell you why. Secretary lunch hour.
Is that what your kids are calling it today?
You just go down there between the hours of 11 and 1. Trust me.
Trust you?
It is very gorgeous out there. Especially on Fridays when it's casual Friday, because then all you got are these tight fitting blue jeans just walking by you.
That's a good way to get a Pee Wee Herman charge right there.
I've tried. So far, I've had 0 charges pressed against me, but I've been surprisingly successful for looking like this and picking up business women.
Hey, confidence goes a long, long way.
Oh yeah, that it does. And
I tried teaching that to my son because he thinks that he's just a regular, average, ugly kid. And I was like, dude, it doesn't matter what the hell you look like. If you think you're the shit, women are going to think you're the shit.
It don't. And I tell you what, I know a motherfucker who was uglier than a freaking burnt down mud fence.
Yeah, me.
And I swear to God, that boy have supermodels fighting over him. Fighting over who's going to buy him lunch. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about confidence.
Yeah, and this is the very same dude I was telling you all about, the one who froze his junk off.
Oh,
that's like the 8th level of hell right there.
Especially for someone with his talents. He'd have been much better off losing both legs and an arm.
I know. I'd rather lose both legs and an arm.
Don't fuck with them anhydrous tanks. I'm telling you, boy. Do not fuck with them.
Yeah, that's exactly
when something gets colder than 200 degrees Fahrenheit, it will freeze your shit solid. It doesn't matter if it's your junk it hits, or your arm, or your hand, or your fingers. The shit's gonna get broke.
I got to kill a light. I'll be right back.
Yep. Jay turning all the lights down here. Getting ready, guys. Get ready.
No, watch out. His pants are coming off.
Right.
I'm like, I hate it. I can't watch my TV. I can't sit in my chair. I can't do my computer without that fucking light hitting me right there.
That would be annoying.
And the worst part about that fucking light, I need it when I'm in the kitchen, and I can't take it off the goddamn ceiling.
Shut it off and get yourself a lamp.
Right, or one of them tap lights.
Right.
I got no room for a lamp, and the lighting in the kitchen is so bad. I have to have every one of my front room lights on to do my dishes. Get
one of those they sell them on the internet too. They're like a military grade flashlights. Get them fuckers. Those are bright. It's like having a goddamn second sun in your hand.
Oh yeah, and you can start a fire with them too.
Yep, you can start fires with them. You can, you can do a lot of things with them. I'm not going to say because I don't want people to go do it.
Well, I mean, I could, but I don't want to. I already have very limited counter space.
Yeah, but it's a flashlight. It's not that big.
The problem with
or a
me
tap light you can stick on the wall.
Right.
That wouldn't work so well because I don't have a wall that my sink is on.
Wait, you don't have a wall that your sink's on? Was your sink just standing there with no wall next to it?
Right, an island sink.
Not exactly an island, but where my sink is, there's no wall going all the way up. It's just on a counter, like a bar.
Oh, okay. I see.
It's the worst fucking place for a sink ever. I'd rather have my sink where my stove is and my stove where my sink is. And I must be smoking. I'm working on 2 Pepsis at the same time.
There you go. Jay with the product placement, not a sponsor. Not a sponsor.
Dude,
You
I
gotta say that.
I sponsor Pepsi.
Okay, there you
sponsor Pepsi. All them
All
fucking
lawsuits
trucks out there, I personally paid for every one of them, one bottle
Any-
at a time.
Anybody looking to issue takedowns or lawsuits, it's Jay Thompson. Hit him with a copy.
I didn't say I own Pepsi. I said I personally paid for it.
Well, you
That
did.
don't mean I owned it.
Well, that means you own that particular pop.
Yeah. Y'all want to sue me over the cost of one of these Pepsis? Those were $2.29.
Yeah, they're getting expensive. I like get cream soda every once in a while. It's like 3 bottles of pop, like almost $10. I'm like, Jesus, man.
Well, this is 1.25 liters. So.
Still, when we were kids, you could go in and get like the 12-ounce glass bottles for like 40 cents.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you got a dime back when you took the bottle back to the store.
Yeah, instead of a nickel or the cost of a pound of aluminum.
Well, what I miss is the glass 20 ouncers. I liked them. I hated the 16-ounce bottle because you had to stand still to drink it. I mean, really, you couldn't take a drink, put it in your coat pocket, walk off down the road, take a drink 10 minutes later. No, you had to drink it all at once, or else you was going to end up spilling the basket. $16-ounce bottles are no good to travel with, and I always have a travel buddy. Always.
We always learn something here. We learned that how to drink a Pepsi.
Yeah.
You pour it out on the ground. That's the answer.
For your homies, right? For your dead homies.
Fuck, I don't fuck with Pepsi. That shit's just sugar, water, and brown food coloring.
Says the man who drinks Monsters or whatever they are. You know what the difference between a Monster and a Mountain Dew is? One of them doesn't have food coloring.
I was going to say there is no difference. They're both piss water.
Yep.
Fuck that. Monster tastes nothing like Mountain Dew.
I really wouldn't know. I've never had a Monster, and I haven't drinking a Mountain Dew since 7th grade.
Good night, Magnus. Have a good Friday, rest of your weekend, man.
Later, Magnus.
Later, Magnus.
Stay safe, brother.
Even Magnus is calling it an early night tonight, guys. Damn.
Yeah, well, people are all pumpkin spiced out.
Yeah, been a long week for everyone.
So, I kind of got a question. I want to fuck with one of my neighbors.
Okay.
I don't mean bad fuck with them or anything like that. I want to prank them.
Wax on the windows. Works every time.
No. What I'm thinking of doing is buying a white pumpkin and poking a bunch of strategically placed holes in it and filling them holes up with peanut butter and putting it under the oak tree or the walnut tree and letting them squirrels come down and eat the peanut butter out of them holes and slowly carve a skull out of that pumpkin.
That would be badass. Like,
that would
find
be
a way
nice.
Okay,
time lapse.
here's-
Figure a way out to time lapse it so you get to see it happen over a period of a day.
Here's why I'm having moral issues with pranking him like that. He's a gay black man who's a deacon at his church.
That's a hell of a combination there.
Heavily closeted.
Well, then hell, he's already taken so much shit that this isn't going to hit him.
Right, like he this isn't even going to phase him.
No, this is the type of thing that could literally scare this man into a
Right?
heart attack.
It's going to be water off a duck's back compared to last week.
But with his
He said it's
personality, this could be
positive,
the
that
kind of thing that kills him too.
Right.
Because you never know which one you're gonna get. You never know whether you're gonna get. He's like 5 personalities.
You want to fuck with somebody, Jay? I've thought about this one before. I never did do it, but I was gonna do it at some point. What you do is like sometime in the year, like in the spring or summer, preferably, like you dig a hole in your yard and you bury one of those like plastic skeletons in it, and then you wait till October and you go out there like in the middle of the night. You start, strip all your clothes off naked and start digging this body up out of the yard, and there you go. You get the cops calling you pretty quick.
Yeah, that might be fun.
All right, digging up Halloween decorations.
No, but make it look like a real skeleton. You know what I mean? Like you just make up shit.
Yeah. You know what? Strategically wrap it in a freaking garbage bag and duct tape.
Right.
Yeah, like wrapping up your Christmas tree like a corpse.
You laugh, but I was watching a YouTube video. I like watching kind of creepy pasta type videos, and there's this one story of this person that actually hung themselves. This was an actual news story too, and everybody thought it was a Halloween decoration, so they didn't notice it until like 2-3 days later or whatever.
Yeah,
a literal body hanging from a tree in the neighborhood, an actual body.
I mean, I suppose this would be the time of year to do that. I guess.
You want to talk about fucking with somebody? Somebody hung themselves from your tree, and you go out there, and somebody hanging from a tree.
Yeah, well, I ain't looking to prank somebody that badly.
Well, I'm just saying, there's
fucking. I ain't that pissed at anybody.
I will say there has been fucked up shit that's happened in October. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You do need to keep your eyes and ears open. Really, you do.
I grew up in the hood. Yeah, I know, Des Moines hood. Blah blah blah. But you still had to keep your eyes and ears open because, as you may be aware, I was the minority.
Yep.
So
Des Moines.
Yeah, so every time I hear we had to fight to go to school, I'm like, motherfuckers, let me tell you something. Hey, your grandparents was fighting to go to school. You weren't. I was. You know, I had to fight on my way to school, on my way home from school.
Yep.
I remember those days.
Yeah, well, the funny thing was it got to the point where they left us alone.
Well, yeah, eventually they know you're going to fight and they'd rather pick a weak target.
Yeah,
yep.
I mean the trick to defending yourself, even if you win or lose in the hood, when you're out there whooping their ass or getting your ass whooped on, you do it loudly and you swinging like a wild man.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you go down, you go down with a respectful effort.
Yep. And the next time they're not going to fuck with you because they're, like I said, they're always looking for the easiest target.
Yep. God, I remember one day. Oh my God, the Williams brothers was fucking with me. All right. And one of them was a couple years older than me and big and bad, and the other one was a little teeny tiny thing. Couple years younger than me. And little teeny tiny thing was trying to pull some shit on me because Big Brother was backing him up.
Oh no.
Little teeny tiny thing challenged me. And I'm like, okay. And then elbow Big Brother right in the fucking throat. Neutralize him. First thing. Back elbow. Right there to Josh. I think he was the oldest one.
You can't fight if you can't breathe.
Yeah, well, he was just the backup.
Sight works the same way. Most people, if you take their sight away from them, they're helpless too.
Oh yeah, A very good, well placed backhand is one of the best offensive moves you can get.
It's even easier than that, man. Get yourself an egg, right? And you haul that egg out. You empty everything out of it, and you fill it up with a bunch of sand. You take that bitch. If somebody fucking walks up to you, you just throw that shit right in their face, and you can walk away.
I never carried eggs or sand in my pocket, so
if I want to be a dick, I can fill it with the bleach and throw it in somebody's face. If I really want to, fuck them up permanently.
I was always a more environmental weapon. I never went there with one. I would use one. The stick is just as effective as a ball bat.
Right.
Yep.
And a rock is as good as a hammer. Yeah.
The guy's on. Cough another one up.
Like that shit is harsh.
Right?
No, remember, I'm just finding out I have emphysema.
True.
So, my next question is, yes, I'm working on quitting these. What do I do about this?
Maybe go to edibles, man.
Yeah, switch to edibles.
Dude, but this is my best friend. These three right here, we're inseparable.
You gotta change shit up when you get older, Jay.
How about using filters to strip the tar out?
Filter my smoke?
I mean, it's not going to strip the THC out. It would just filter the tar, pretty much like using a percolated bong.
Or they have those special pipes out there that got the coils on them. It'll burn at a certain temperature, so there's no smell. There's hardly any smoke.
Yeah, it doesn't create a lot of smoke.
It don't. It don't. My problem with an ionizer is it leaves a lot of waste product behind.
But it burns clean, though.
It does. Huh. I'll talk to my buddy Greg about his. He quit using his. Maybe I'll do that.
We're solving the world's problems over here. We're doing God's work.
Hell yes, we are.
Yeah, it was perfect. That was great. So what did we learn tonight? What have we learned? Wheel of morality.
Carpe cervezia.
Yep.
Seize the beer.
What'd you learn, Mike?
If you're gonna run with scissors, do it on Friday night.
Especially on stream, so we will get to see it.
Did I ever tell you what's worse than two chicks running with scissors?
What's that?
Two chicks scissoring with the runs.
And we learned that was a really disgusting joke
that I'm gonna have to remember and tell some other people later.
Yeah, is that a joke? I mean, that was pretty gross.
Sometimes it's better not to ask questions on my channel because you never know what answer you're going to get.
We're not a moral.
We're not a fucking Magic 8 Ball here, people. None of that shit going on here.
This stream is like This stream is like finding a dildo on the street. You don't know if it's clean or dirty, but you know you want nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it would save like $40. Them things ain't cheap.
We learned how to properly package something so that it doesn't get destroyed. It's really cheap and easy. Everybody
Did I
should
miss
do it.
that?
Yeah. I already talked about the cane hodder envelope. Had he taken a pair of scissors and taken some cardboard out, put one on the front, one on the back, I'd have given him A for effort. Like just any measure of anything. I'm lucky it made it to me in one piece, basically. But anyway, so we learned about packaging tonight. What else did we learn about?
I learned something at the very beginning to prove a point that I always learn something, and I forgot what it was, so I don't know if that counts.
So we learned that Jay's going to learn something else later.
Yes,
Right.
yes. If we've learned anything, we've learned that the only thing Jay remembers is he forgets things.
We also learned that there is a J for the J here. There's a Mike for every Mike here, and a me for every me here, in every possible infinite universe that we can see. So there's another J out there somewhere who's
you know
not
what-
you.
You know what that means?
What?
If all them infinite J's and Mikes and Sams, there's
Right.
somewhere out there where we're the WWF six-man
Tag
tag champions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And in one world, we're like the president and vice president and secretary of defense.
It's not this one.
I feel fucked up for that. I feel real bad for that one, but
Well, the thing about it is it's possible. Is it likely? Probably not. But it is possible, though.
Okay, let's figure this out. I mean,
like Neil deGrasse Tyson ain't got shit on the three of us.
Right?
obviously, I'd have to be president because that red button belongs to me.
Oh yeah, I feel real safe now. At least I'll know we will all die together.
Yeah,
Right, fuck. The first lady is gonna fucking shut off the oven and say no cookies for you, and the world ends.
Yep.
Yep.
All over a batch of cookies.
Right? Kim Jong Un gonna be crawling on his knees. Here, look, I got fresh baked.
I bring you cookies. You blow me up. Yeah.
Hell, you might even blow them up, even if they do bring you cookies, because I mean you got the red button. So
I do got the red buttons, and if I bite into a cookie and find a raisin, world fuck.
And I mean, who the hell can own a red button and not push it?
There should be a red button. I need to look on eBay and find a red button.
Well, my dad has one. Best Buy used to sell that was easy buttons.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, my dad's got one of them suckers. Yeah,
Do you find a
he
chick,
loves that
stick
thing.
it to her and push it? How's that work?
Well, how my dad usually he puts it down by his power tools, and whenever he's working with something and has a problem doing it, he figures it out. He'll hit that button. That was easy.
It doesn't work, does it?
Yeah. I mean, he'll hit
See,
the button.
Jay, you
after
could
he-
take that
after
button
he
and
figures-
keep it in your pocket, and while you're walking through town past the hookers, that was easy.
Yeah, that was easy. Yep.
Well, you see, every time I walk by the hookers, they get pissed because they think I'm taking their business.
Oh.
They got to learn to make that booty clap.
Jay's going to show them
clap
how to
that turd
twerk.
gutter.
Jay's going to show them all how to twerk. Yeah, on his OnlyFans. On his own OnlyFans.
Yeah. You ever had a street full of angry hookers? I have. It's scary. You never know which one of them guys is going to pull out a weapon. And then a gun or a knife. Oh yeah, you got to be careful with them people.
So we've learned a lot about Jay tonight.
Well, I grew up on that street, and I wasn't exactly appreciative of some of their customers. I didn't mind the working girls because I mean, you know, I didn't fuck with them because my mother would have shot me. No, my birth mother would have literally killed me. Don't you dare make me a grandma. I mean,
you can't go knocking the hookers up, Jay.
My mom was in the adult industry.
I live with the diplomatic adult industry.
We'll just say, you know how Jay likes vintage things. I will not own any vintage porn from the mid 70s to early 90s, just in case.
Mike, you know what this means, right? You know what this means, right?
Abigail probably rubbed one out to your mom.
It's possible. Yeah.
No, what I'm saying, Mike, is when you find that.
Think about Jay. Think about this. How many people are rubbing one out to your mom right now?
I did before I came on the show. What are you guys talking about?
You know, I had a MILF before I knew what a MILF was. And believe me, all my friends let me know. And she ate it up. She wouldn't let any of them touch her, but she wasn't above wiggling her butt just a little bit more.
Right.
You know, she'd eat up all the stares from the boys, but my God, you did not touch her. Mm-mm. Nope. But they all wanted her, and it drove me nuts.
We're learning so much, Jay. I feel like we're almost in a therapy session. How does this make you feel, Jay?
I don't know. like it's nothing new to me, I guess.
That may be part of the problem.
Well, I mean, I hate using this term to describe her, but you try growing up with a hot redhead as your mother. You know,
Mike, we need to track this VHS tape down, all the labels off of it, and mail it to Jay.
Right, Jay's mom / redhead.
Make copies of it, bootleg copies of it, and sell it on the internet.
Oh my God, no!
Like, we're gonna be sending you so many clips saying, "Is this the one?"
Yeah, right.
No.
Hey, Mike, you figured he would recognize his own mother's vagina, right?
Look,
well, he
I've
should
been all
remember
up
it. It was wrapped
inside
around his neck.
Yeah, I've been all up inside it. You guys haven't.
But we've thought about it, though.
Probably. But you just got to remember, Jay was there first.
Again, you, Jay, ruined it before we got a chance.
Right.
Is that why my dad kept slapping me up the side of my head?
All right, like he planned on using that again.
Yep. She was fine till you had that big head, son.
What you're saying is we would have to strap a monster truck tire to us, is what you're saying.
What I'm saying is I have no clue. It was my mother. I only came in.
Yeah, well, we're going the other direction with it there, Jay. we're trying to invade.
That you might want to bring a shovel.
Oh yeah, it was just a joke. Calm down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's okay.
I wasn't going that far with it. I wasn't willing to go that far with it.
I'm just letting you know it's probably the best shot you'll have at her. So.
No, I'm actually good. I'm just giving you shit.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to have fun.
I'm at that age where I don't even sweat the shit no more.
You shouldn't. Besides, you don't have to travel to Des Moines. You got a cemetery right across the street.
Yep. Well, it's not really exactly across the street. If I walked across the racetrack and across where the old BAA grounds was in a straight line, yeah.
Oh, you should do that. It's not like you're going to get hit by a race car now.
But I'd have to climb several fences and cross some train tracks. And
Vogue said he should be in a few minutes.
Don't have to climb the fence if you take a blowtorch.
Get me a pin torch. I used to have a pin torch.
Yeah, just cut right through that bad boy. Saw through it like it was freaking butter.
Well, yeah, that'd be good. The cameras here would pick me up doing it, then I'd really be screwed. Plus, they'd go and watch our live stream where we talked about it, and that probably wouldn't go very well either.
Wear a fake mustache.
It's always the fake mustache or the glasses. Clark Kent with the glasses.
Yeah.
No. Go high class and wear a monocle.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, and get a tattoo and say, "My name's not Sam. Leave me alone."
This is totally not Sam.
Yep.
It's like Dr.
That'll
Evil.
work.
It says
That'll
Dr.
work. Yeah. I never could understand why people will get their names tattooed on themselves. I don't understand it.
In case you forget.
Well, my cousin Joe got it down his arm. But when they made the J, it came out looking like a T. So we call him Toe. Yeah. What up, Toe? Man, fuck you. It says Joe.
Oh man, that's great.
It's only
That's
been
good.
20 years. Oh my god, it's only been 20 years. And I used to work with him. I was there after he come back. Look at my new tattoo. Look at this. I'm like, why the fuck did you get toe tattooed on you?
Well, guys, I'm going to have to run and call it a night because this phone is almost dead.
Right. All right,
I'm going to
well,
put it on the charger, and if you guys are still on in about 20, 30 minutes, I'll pop back on.
I'm probably going to get out here and watch the rest of my movie.
Okay, well, then I can pop in there.
Next Friday I'm off. You'll be streaming Saturday, right?
Yeah, next Saturday. Shit. If I can get reception.
Go ahead.
Must have lost reception.
Damn.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow night.
Okay. All right. Like I said, I'm taking next Friday off. So, yep. Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
I'll try to be there tomorrow night myself. I can't make no promises because Cookie Lady's beckoning pretty hard.
Oh, really?
She's on a 3-day J withdrawal.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, today was the longest I've seen her. Or she's seen me.
Well, get out and yep. Good night, Vogs. Yep. Thanks for hanging out, brother.
Yep. Later.
Well, you have a good night and a good rest of your weekend, Jay. If I don't catch you before Monday or whatever.
Oh, I'll be around. You know I'll pop on and bitch about something. So
yep.
That's what I do.
I'll be here.
All right.
Yep. Catch you later. Have a great weekend, all.
Yep. Later, y'all.